tracking information from LiIon Vape. I didn't get the information for your video. With my caseworker, CS.
Yeah. Hello. We're going to make sure that the notification is going out, that we are live. Harley's checking to see if the video we're live or not. If that makes sense. Before we get started.
Got it.
All right. Hello, everyone, and happy Monday, Motivation Monday. We're going to bring this to you every single Monday here on Afternoon Coffee and Vape Chat. Our topic today is going to be toxic social media vampires. That's what we're going to call it. Toxic social media vampires is going to be our topic for today. But first, we're going to get started on what we're vaping on, because I think that's kind of important. So, Harley, from Harley's Vape Lounge Room, go ahead and tell your crew what you're vaping on today.
The T-Prep 3 with the UL Crown 3 tank that I just got today, along with some House,
of course. I love that juice. It's my fave. All right, so I am also on my favorite mod right now, which is the Smoke S Prib, aka Skull Mod, with my light up Baby Beast Edition tank. And right now I do have loaded e-liquid lemon bars. The only reason why is because House of Horrors, I have a little bit left in it and I want to do a juice review. So therefore I'm saving it for my tiny demon killer kit to come in, which hopefully will be sometime this week. But welcome everybody. It is Motivation Monday for Afternoon Coffee and Vape Chat. And our topic today is going to be social media vampires. Yes, they're so-called a thing. All right, so that's what we're going to be talking about. And these social media vampires are the people who are full of negativity, drama, and that's all they want to live their life about. Because they're going to drain your energy from you through social media, through the interweb. And you do not need them in your life. Completely do not. So that is going to be our topic today. So if you haven't already, go ahead and watch the Monday video. We've already posted it on our channel. Each and every single Monday, we're going to bring you some words of wisdom. And today I do talk about this topic because it's very important, because I see so many people suffering from these toxic social media vampires. I'm not just talking about YouTube. I'm talking about every social media platform. You see it on Facebook, you see it on Instagram, you see it here on YouTube, you see it on Twitter, you see it everywhere. They are social media vampires. Their mission is out there to get your energy, rile you up. They're full of hatred, they're full of negativity and drama lifestyle that they want to live in a high school mentality drama to take your energy. How can you get away from these social media vampires? A couple ways you could totally get away from them is, number one, don't feed into them. The more that you feed back into them by, aka showing receipts or standing up for yourself, they're slowly pulling at you and draining your energy to where you go to a depressive state, or you feel like your energy, you don't want to do anything besides sit on a couch, watch Netflix and chill, or there's more to life than catering to a social media vampire. Okay? There's more to life. Another way is to unplug. I totally unplug from social media. There's no reason to be on social media 24 hours, 7 days a week like some people are. Because this social media can drain your freaking energy and your aura. So that's why you need to unplug. Like, take 24 hours completely off of all social media and the interweb. Enjoy life with your family and your true friends who you see face to face. Go out to coffee with them. Go have dinner with them. Go to a movie. Do something. Get out there. Go camping for a weekend. It's spring and summertime. Camping connects you to the universe. Go camping with your family. Go camping with your friends you know in real life. Social media vampires is truly a thing. Social media vampires. These are people who are filled with hate. These are people who are filled with drama. These are people who live a negative life. Like I say over and over again, everyone, you do not come to this universe with an expiration date. You never know when it's your last breath. You can go to sleep and not wake up the next day. You have no idea. Do you want to live a legacy where people will remember you by being a positive, uplifting person who inspired them some way? Or do you want to leave this universe full of hatred and not have a legacy at all? Now that's totally up to you, but they are social media vampires out there on every platform there is of social media. So it's good to take a 24-hour break, okay, and connect. And what you're going to do is you're going to unplug from social media. You're going to connect spiritually. You're going to connect with your family. You're going to connect with nature. Take a fresh breath. Don't be trapped inside of a confined place thinking that your life revolves on social media, because it truly is not. Because then you're not living the true purpose of your life. Your life is more than being on social media 24 hours a day and wondering what's going on with this community and that community, or what's going on Facebook, who's saying what about your name. Who gives a crap? Live your life. Live it to the fullest. When you feed into these so-called vampires on social media, you're fueling them up. They're taking your energy from them, and they're just like getting powerful. Don't give them the power. Take that power away by not reacting to whatever kind of drama situation they're putting out there. I'm just saying, you need to unplug, disconnect, remove the blockage, which is toxic people who are social media vampires. They're toxic.
Mm-hmm.
Very toxic. And the more that you feed into them, the more they're going to keep on doing what they're going to keep on. And what they're going to do is they're going to turn it around, make you look like a bad person. And all their people who love drama because they don't want to watch Jerry Springer no more, and they don't want to watch Days of Our Lives anymore because their life revolves on social media. So they're going to tune in to whatever social media content's going on. If it's on Facebook, if it's on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and that's where they're going to be at. It's called social media vampires. It's a true, well, to me, it's the word I want to call it, social media vampires, because they're draining your energy. And when you fight back to them constantly on a constant basis, you're giving them the power. Don't give them the power, ignore them. Because you know what? More that you ignore them and you don't stand up to them and feed into their hatred, they'll move on to somebody else who is crazy enough to feed into it, and their energy is going to be drained. You got to unplug for 24 hours, come back with a fresh mind, a fresh start, and think about, okay, I want to inspire people because I want to leave a legacy, because I never know when it's my last breath. I'm not going to be known as the drama filled person. I'm not going to be known as the person full of hatred. I'm going to be a person known to inspire people and be full of positivity.
Mm-hmm.
Social media vampires will drain your energy. You need to unplug. Unplug for 24 hours. When you're unplugging, you need to think about it. When I come back to social media, how am I going to come back to social media in a positive, uplifting environment? Make yourself a plan. Because what your followers will follow you no matter what. Okay, and when you're saying, hey, I'm taking this 24 hours off social media, and somebody can't understand that, then they're not a true follower, then they're not a true friend or whatever. You need it for your mental health. There's so many people having mental problems because of these toxic social media vampires that are draining the energy, because you're giving them your energy, you're giving them your power. Take control of your power. Take control of your energy and not give it to the social media vampires. Just saying.
Exactly.
Because they feed off of it. And the more that you feed with them and giving them and going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I mean, I'm not saying it's on YouTube, it's everywhere. It's on all social media platforms, constantly on a daily basis. You know, I don't know if people have this mentality they were bullied in high school. So now that they're an adult and they're on social media, they can actually be a bully to other people. I mean, if you live a terrible life or you live in hatred, doesn't mean that you have to pass that along to other people. Maybe look towards somebody who's a positive, uplifting person. See what they're doing with their life. Apply that to yours. But you know what? Every single person that is listening here today, you are in control of your own destiny. You write your story. You write how people are going to know who you were and what you were when you are no longer on this universe. And if you want people to think that you are Hitler or you are full of hate, I don't want to be that person. That's what you're going to be known for. But if you want people to remind you of how you inspired other people, how you have helped others, how you have spread positivity among a lot of people in their time of need, that's something you want to be remembered for. Social media vampires will drain your energy and your aura in a snap. And the more that you feed into it and you fight back, the more it's giving them more to do what they're going to do. And they're going to constantly be up your ass. If you don't want to live like that, you need to stop it now. And you can go on your social media platform. Hey, you know what? I'm not feeding into you guys no more. I'm stopping this now. You're being a social media vampire, and I am not giving you my energy. And then you turn around a 360 from there, and you live a positive, inspiring person. Bring content that's going to be uplifting and inspiring. Be who you are. Don't be a jackass, because everybody don't need to be living a jackass attitude. Because when you're a jackass to somebody and you don't know that person's situation and they're going through some mental stuff right now, you can totally bring that person freaking down more than they are right now. You need to be uplifting and inspiring. Stop being a fucking social media vampire and live your life the way it's meant to be. I mean, I'm just being real. I'm keeping it real here, because if you're going to be a social media vampire and you think you're all big and bad, I hate to tell you, you're not. But when it comes time for you to take your last breath, that's all you're going to be known for, a social media vampire. And they're not cool. Hell, that's not the cool club. You're not in no cool winner circle or whatever anybody wants to call it here on social media. You're not cool. You're not cool at all. And I don't respect you. You'll never have my respect. I respect people who are uplifting, positive, and live for the life of a legacy, the true meaning of life, and actually know what it means to enjoy life while you have it. Yeah, we might live multiple lives, but this is the lifetime you're in. What do you want people to know you by? Do you want people to know you by as a social media vampire? I'm sorry, but these social media vampires, when they do finally go out into the universe to do daily tasks, they don't sparkle. Matter of fact, if you look at them, it looks like they're burning. Just saying. Because of all the hate and all the negativity around them. I mean, people, if you want to see drama, watch Jerry Springer or The Maury Show. Don't live in a life of drama.
Or Dr. Phil.
Or Dr. Phil. Hell, watch Dr. Phil. I mean, come on. Get it together. Live your life. Go take a trip. Go camping. Go camping. See the nature. See what it has for you. Unplug. So many people need to fucking unplug. It's unreal. Okay? That's why I don't revolve my life around 24/7 social fucking media, because it's not my life. That does not how I live.
That's why I don't live on social media 24/7.
No, I got a life. I got things to do. I'm a planner. I'm an organizer. I have my life planned out to the T. It's not social media. Who's cool and who's not. Who's going to start drama here and who's going to feed into it? Who's going to show this? Who's going to do that? Or begging for money online. Come on, folks. Get it together. Live your life. Okay, if you don't have the money you need, then you need to make a list of what you necessarily need to survive. And the others are your wants. If you have money left over in that month, then get a couple of things on your want list. But you don't need to go out to the restaurant 24 hours, 7 days a week and then beg for money because you can't feed your kid. This is a reality. You got to live your life. to the fullest, but you also got to make sure your needs are met. And going out to a restaurant isn't a need when you can make food at home. I'm just saying. I see
One
that
time
all
we
the
go out,
time on Facebook. People begging for money for cigarettes, begging for money, or don't air out your dirty laundry on social media. Your dirty laundry does not need to be aired out on social media. Those social media vampires, they'll grab that and use it and twist it in your face. But don't air out your dirty laundry. If you have,
restaurant, I'm taking me out to eat tonight at Steak and Shake. That's so way
yeah,
fun.
no, yeah, you could have what I like to call your entertainment or going out to eat fund, but your bills are met. You know what I mean? There's some people out on, especially Facebook, all the
I'm built
time wanting to go out to eat all the time, and they wonder why they can't pay their bills. I'm just saying.
our
You
bills before we do anything fun.
right? But airing out your relationship on social media, people want to hear that you and your man's having an issue. You know, I'm sorry, and you complain about it, and you're back together 3 days later. That's on you, okay? People don't want to hear that. And then you get upset when people say that needs to be TMI, don't need to be on social media. Well, that's what it is. Don't air out your dirty laundry on social media. Get yourself a journal. Write it all down. Do a diary, but it doesn't have to be on social media, folks. It doesn't. Do not put no picture on social media that shows your private areas or pictures you regret posting later when people rub it in your face. Okay, unless you want to be a cam model, then go put that on your cam model site. Don't put it on social media. Everybody's made unique. We're not meant to look like each other, okay? So everybody is beautiful in their own beautiful way. And don't let nobody ever tell you that you're ugly, because you're not. Doesn't matter what shape, size you are, you're beautiful. Everybody's meant to look different. Doesn't matter if you have long hair, short hair, curly hair, flat, thin hair. Doesn't matter what color skin you are, what color your eyes are, how well your teeth is or not. Everybody is beautiful in their own specific way. What makes you ugly is the way you act. How you act makes you ugly. If you are full of hate and full of negativity and bringing people, individuals down, that's what makes you ugly. Doesn't matter what you look like, that's what makes you ugly. If you want to live a beautiful lifestyle, positive, uplifting, stop being a social media vampire or a vampire in general that brings out the energy in people. I am just saying.
Exactly. That's why I'm not on social media 24/7. I'm sitting there spending time with my husband before he has to go to work.
And if you have such an obsession of stalking somebody, you need to go see a mental professional. There's something underlying issue of why you have to stalk somebody. Because you shouldn't be that obsessed about somebody. Okay, and that's like, let's call that the stalking vampire syndrome. Because truly, you're wasting your time and sucking energy out of the person you're stalking. So maybe you need to focus on your life and focus on mending your issues that you have going on, that you want to be obsessed with somebody to stalk them on social media, because either you want to be like that person, you're jealous about that person. Live your life. Stop being jealous about people. Stop hating people and live your life. Stop wasting your time stalking people. It's not going to get you anywhere. Trolls. Trolls, move on. Who cares about your life? I mean, evidently you live a boring life. If you have to
Yep.
troll somebody, I mean, you're wasting time. You must have plenty of time on your hands. Well, instead of doing that, why don't you go volunteer at a soup kitchen and help somebody in need and live a legacy of a positive, uplifting life instead of living a life full of hate and being a social media vampire. Just saying.
Mm-hmm. I thought about going to volunteer my time at an animal shelter.
See, that's another thing. If you love animals and stop being a troll on the internet, go volunteer and help animals. They would love for you to go help. Live a legacy. Don't live a life being a social media vampire. You're not going to end up in a Twilight novel, okay? Just saying, you're not. You're not going to end up being on a TV show because you're trying to bring drama on a social media platform. You're not going to have your own TV show. MTV ain't going to pick you up for a reality series, okay?
Nope.
Let's just say. Because technically, if anything was going to be picked up and be a TV series, Trisha Paytas would already have her TV series on some kind of network, okay? But see, Trisha Paytas isn't drama. Trisha Paytas is a reality, you know? I don't care what people say. That girl knows how to do what she's doing. She started YouTube when it started YouTube. She branded herself. Look at her now. Girl's rolling in money. Girl ain't in debt. Okay? She has it going on. Yeah, she has trolls and haters. But hey, she's living her life to the fullest. And I am so glad that she finally found her happiness right now. She has found her happiness. You know, her and Jason, they're meant to be. After I've been watching Trisha for years. Trisha Paytas, not some other Trisha that people talk about. This is Trisha Paytas. But her, Jason brings something out of her where, the girl's on fire. Like, the girl has branded herself. It is amazing.
It is.
And by all means, we're not meant to live a perfect life. Nobody's meant to be perfect, okay? But we're not meant to be social media vampires. We're not meant to live in hate. And it needs to stop.
It does.
Take action and control of your own life. You don't give your life in control of somebody else to make you feel you have to live in hate and defend yourself all the time because this person drags you all the time. No, just tell that social media vampire that you're not feeding into their bullshit and move on. Because the more that you drag it and everything else, you're feeding into them. And guess what? Technically, they're just laughing all the way to the negativity bank. That's what I'm going to call it. Negativity bank. Don't feed into it. Stop it. Just cut the chain. Because what they do is they're making you their slave. Because you're their victim. Okay? Cut the chain, move on, and go on. Living a positive, uplifting life.
And yes, you will see my husband walk past this door.
Okay, let's see Mark.
He's in the restroom. Oh, honey. He'll do it.
Oh, because he knew he's going to be on camera.
He loves the camera.
So did you have your coffee today? I already had my iced coffee.
Oh, cherry.
Oh, you're having okay. Well, that's a source of coffee. There's your caffeine. But seriously, guys, social media vampires can drain your energy. That's why you have to unplug at least 24 hours from social media. Get your life back in check. Okay. Live a legacy full of positivity and uplifting. You never know when it's going to be your last breath. We don't come with an expiration date. Let's say you die tomorrow, okay, and you're a social media vampire. You're going to be known as a hatred person, full of hate and negativity.
Honey.
And if you don't want to live like that, it's time to get a reality check and time to center yourself.
Hey.
And time to be full of positivity. Hi, Mark. How are you doing?
Good.
You ready for that concert?
Shania, yeah.
Or vacation comes first, right?
Vacation first.
Vacation.
In May, we're going to Cedar Point.
Right. But social media vampires, guys, don't feed into them. Don't feed into the social media vampires. No. Do you want to add anything else to it?
Nope. You said it all.
Okay, I guess I did, huh? Yeah. Okay, guys, so we're going to go ahead and wrap up today's show. See us tonight about between 6 and 7 p.m. We'll pop in about that for late night Vapors Chat, where Harley's going to share with us some vape mail that he got today on tonight's show. Make sure you go ahead and head over to Harley's Vape Lounge room and become part of his crew by hitting that red button and ringing his bell.
Mommy's life.
Hi, how are you doing?
You dumb asshole. You can't call my phone.
Another scam call? Go ahead.
Yep.
Answer it.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, hello, good afternoon. My name is Olivia. How are you doing?
May I ask why you're calling?
The reason why I'm calling is that we are providing homeowners with a state-of-the-art wireless home security system. I just need to ask, do you currently have a security system?
I'm not interested, thank you.
Hi, ma'am. You're on YouTube Live. Say hello to the people.
Ha!
Scam call.
So she heard she's on YouTube Live, she hung up.
See, that scam. Right now, guys, do not fall for the fake IRS calls going around, the fake security systems going around. They're calling like crazy. People don't know how they're getting people's cell phone numbers. Do not fall for it. If you want a good video, film yourself talking to the fake IRS people. That's content.
As soon as she heard she was on YouTube Live, she hung right up.
Yep. See? Tell ya. Good content. But guys, don't just live your life to the fullest. Don't be a social media vampire. Don't feed into the social media vampires. Do not give them your power or your energy. Okay? We'll see you tonight between 6 and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a great Monday.